Welcome back, everybody, to another video. She's
Honeybee and he's
Pockets,
and together we are
Honeybee and Pockets.
So today we're going to be reviewing a Netflix series called Love, Death, and Robots, Season 1, Episode 1, called Zima Blue.
Zima Blue. What does that title mean to you exactly?
Zima means absolutely nothing to me, but blue always gives me serene vibes, calm vibes, so maybe this is going to be a very serene and calm episode.
I'm super excited. I heard that this show has a lot of artwork, and blue is a fascinating color. It's so pretty, so I'm super excited to see what we see in today's episode. So without further ado,
let's
get on with the episode.
Let's get started.
Say Netflix has upped their opener game.
Yeah.
Remember when it was just a red screen that said Netflix? And that was it. Not even the da-doom. It was just Netflix. But that's what I mean, the blue.
This must be Zima Blue. This type of artwork is very edgy.
Whatever reason, Zima
like
Blue
comic book like.
had requested to speak with me. Whether the blue was a closer match to the sky.
I've never received a fancy letter like that.
I was about to say, I love the gold on top of that blue.
A precise
that layer of gold on top of that bright blue is gorgeous.
Little is known about Zima's history.
It's like that blue and gold
It
dress.
was said that he started
Remember? Yeah.
Was it blue?
No, it was blue and black. It was
blue and
white
black for
and
me.
gold. It was blue and black for me as well.
Okay.
Search for deeper meaning caused him to look further.
Speaking of blue and black, Mr. Zima is very dark, but he's got these light blue highlights, which contrasts with the rest of the
very much giving.
with the rest of the animation. It
They
is
were
very much good.
undeniable.
I like the
One
cosmic
day,
theme.
Zima unveiled a mural that had something.
What a talented man,
different
being able
about
to
it. In the
create
middle
the
of
cosmos.
canvas was
And
a
one
tiny
blue
square.
pixel.
The square was just the beginning. Over the next several decades, the abstract shapes changed and became more dominant. But always the shade of blue was the same.
Why do you think that was?
My guess for this is that from an artistic standpoint, I think that the cosmos is very detailed, very big and expansive, and then to juxtapose that with something that's very flat and undetailed, I'm not sure what that means, but it seems pretty deep, it's got a deep meaning behind it or something. What would you interpret that as?
For me, the stark flatness of the blue kind of unimmersifies yourself, if that's a word,
It does.
from the cosmos.
It does.
Painting. So
it's
it's
a huge distraction.
it's so realistic but not realistic at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's a play on visual.
I think it's
visuals.
it's a play on what do you call it? How we have things that are super HD, our technology is getting more and more precise with trying to depict reality, whereas when we just started off, all we had was 8-bit pixels.
Right. So for me, it's a play on reality because you kind of go into the painting looking around the cosmos, but you're reminded that you're here sitting in reality looking at the stark blue square in the center.
Right. I love that.
So maybe his painting is saying this is the reality of our world, the cosmos is the reality.
Right. And as you can see, the blue gets bigger and bigger in each piece to where it absorbs your vision almost of the piece.
We gotta
Zima unveiled
hit up some art exhibits.
Exactly.
Blue murals.
Okay, entirely blue piece now. We scrapping the cosmos.
You know what's wild?
We're zooming in.
That's just a canvas with nothing but blue, and someone will pay money for that.
A blue canvas.
The era of the truly huge murals.
Could you imagine a mural as big as
Going
Giant
to an
paper?
art show, and then looking
In an
at
airplane.
I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Okay, hips.
But fame was
Not
never
her.
complete.
She is snatched.
Zima was still dissatisfied.
What is he
And
looking
what he did
for?
next
And why does he
was,
need her?
For many,
He makes himself
She
live.
got flew out on this private jet owned by Tesla apparently because it's self-driving.
Oh, he's scary.
It's kind of scary, but also like giving the artwork fine. Like he could be fine if this was like a realistic movie.
Not his head too long.
I want you to help me tell my story.
Is this man immortal?
Shall we?
I think he's a robot.
His skin was replaced with pressurized polymer, and so he ventured forth to commune with the cosmos.
Talk about
But what Zima
immersifying yourself
eventually
into your
realized
own art.
Is that the
That's so deep. That's so crazy. Because I think we kind of see artists as like the lens through which we interpret the art
Mhm.
and the lens through which we interpret the life of the art, right?
Mhm.
So I guess you kind of see them as like a higher power having like higher perception of, or I guess a different perception of what everybody else experiences. We look to them to show us a different perspective.
Yes.
But he's already seen the perspective that he wants to show everyone else, and he's looking for a new perspective through the cosmos, which he's experienced everything already. So it's like, what more can you search for in your truth? But at the same time, it's like, once you found the true truth, what else is there to do?
Do you think he's found it? Because I feel like artists nowadays like tap into whatever element they want for their own art. Like I remember, I forgot his name, but that one actor who played the Joker in an old Batman movie, like he passed away because like he was going crazy, but he was like fully like
immersed into the experience
right.
of the Joker.
He was the Joker.
Right.
So say
but
like
his what am I trying to say? His perspective was trying to show us what the Joker is through his eyes.
right.
And through doing so, he became
Right.
what he was trying to convey.
So with this character, he turned his body into like this super robotic person that can withstand the elements of the universe.
Right.
So he could become one with it in a way.
He's trying to search for the universe within himself, or like make himself like the universe.
What does the swimming pool have to do with that?
It's not just any swimming pool. Long ago,
The swimming
it
pool.
belonged to a talented interest in practical robotics. She
Okay,
created
her.
dozens
Oh,
of
black
robots to do
woman.
odd jobs
Her.
around the house.
She looks
But she
stunning.
was suspended. With every iteration, it became more alive.
It's just a slave.
Became
Wow.
more
Human like.
me.
Oh.
It's him?
This is that same pool. I had it dug up, moved here,
But you're a man.
and harder still to remember what I once was.
Wow. So he wasn't even a man.
Of the
He
child.
was always a robot.
Zima blew
That's crazy.
the manufacture. This was where I began. A crude
It
little
was
machine
pool
with
tiles.
barely enough intelligence to steer it. It was all I knew.
That's why it encompasses the
All I
whole
needed to know.
vision, and that's why it's so big, because that's all he ever saw. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And here we were interpreting it to be like reality. But you know what's even crazier? That Zima Blue is his reality still.
Yeah, we were still right, but wrong, but right. Not he in crimson red.
I'm here for the theatrics. Here for the theatrics.
He's a robot. Is he?
I will immerse myself.
Yeah, he went into lava.
Unmaking myself.
Wow. That was his original
To
core.
extract some simple pleasure from the execution of a task well done.
Wow.
My search for truth is finished at last. I'm going home.
He returned back to his original form. That's a big statement.
I'm saying. So he basically committed in the water.
Mhm.
Wow.
And that was Zima
That
Blue!
was Zima Blue! So, what did you think? First thoughts and impressions?
Okay, wow. Wow. So, first thoughts and impressions, I think Zima Blue was just a very, like, okay, I'm not sure what Zima is, but
Right.
blue, we all know blue is like ocean, expansive, like, I guess it all kind of ties into itself, though. Like, he went to the far reaches of the cosmos, turning everything blue.
Now, is Zima Blue an actual blue?
I'm not sure.
Well, we'll look it up and we'll let you know if it is.
We'll let you know.
For me, I enjoyed the episode. I thought that it was very artistic. We kind of read into it very deeply. I appreciated the artwork for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was interesting that his last piece was his literal last piece. It was very poetic. And what?
Also, he revealed his truth to the world.
Right.
Which is crazy because everybody thought he was a human.
Yes, and he was finally at peace. I feel like that's very something that we go through now in this world, where people become famous for doing things and they start to lose themselves and forget who they are, and then sometimes they just want to revert back to their original form, but they feel like they can't.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say like something really similar, but what if like it means like the people that you come in contact with are always adding layers to you, to the point where you don't understand yourself anymore and your truth, and like you said, you want to get back to your original self that's stripped of all those layers of other people and their ideas and expectations of what you should do with your life, rather than what your given purpose was at the beginning.
I wholeheartily agree with that, because he didn't have any choice. Like, people were modifying him. None of those were his decisions.
Exactly.
He was created to be a pool cleaner, and then he got all these extra responsibilities to do, and he forgot himself. That's crazy.
That was very deep.
And we're kind of going through that right now. Like, we have so many responsibilities nowadays. We don't have the time nor the energy
to search for our purpose.
Right.
But maybe our purpose is like inherently what we were doing before we even started like socializing and letting other people dictate our lives. We were just alive to enjoy life.
Right. Exactly.
To enjoy the blue.
Zima Blue.
Zima Blue.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed this episode. What did you think about the episode Zima Blue from Love, Death, and Robots?
Let us know down in the comments below.
We will be choosing our favorite comment from the last video and showing it in the next one. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content.
We'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.